How does Ozzy decorate his Christmas tree? With a bat on top instead of an angel. What is the title of Slayer's Christmas album? Slay in Blood, of course. Why did Frosty start a black metal band? Because he had the coldest riffs in town. What is Bruce Dickinson's favorite part of Christmas morning? Running to the tree! Welcome to Death Metal Pug's Holiday Extravaganza. He's thrilled. I'm Pug Topsy. I want to be a rock star when I grow up. The purpose of this is to have fun and talk about music. If for some reason we can help out your band, project, or business, please reach out to us at deathmetalpug@gmail.com. I'd like to thank Fenrez for being on last week's episode. This is most likely our last video of the year. Happy holidays, everyone. Did you get your holiday shopping all done? Just kidding, I don't care. Happy holidays to everyone on the Death Metal Pug team. Not everyone could make it here today, but you know, I love you all, and my t-shirt size is extra large, all muscle. Do you have a favorite metal holiday song or album? Trans-Siberian Orchestra has the best Christmas song. Trans-Siberian Orchestra is like, I want to hear Iron Maiden, but I also want to hear like a holiday song. But Twisted Sister's Christmas album is the best Christmas album ever. Fight me, Bing Crosby. Who names their kid Bing? Banger after holiday banger on this. And I know what you're thinking, you're like, Twisted Sister, like, is this guy a psychopath? Give it a try, listen to it, pick up the little nuances, the nods to things, the references to stuff. It actually is an incredible album, like I said, full of holiday bangers. Dee Snider's big, beautiful voice on the thing. Familiar songs with like a twist of metal. I'd also recommend Corpse Pile's album, Holly Jolly Hardcore. It's worth it just for the song Terror of the Bells, in my opinion. And Bro Jobs, A Very Deathcore Christmas, is an over-the-top fun EP. I slipped the Feliz Navidad instrumental of that into my holiday playlist. Eyebrows raise up in the room because it's like so over the top. Giovanni and the Hired Guns has a great version of that as well. Also on my holiday playlist, No Presents for Christmas by King Diamond, of course. There's the usual Wham, Michael Bublé. There's a song called A Coffin for Christmas by Gamma Bomb. I'll have the Ramones and AC/DC's kind of well-known holiday songs on there as well. My family likes the Trap Remix Guys versions of the songs. I do not. If you type metal Christmas, shit'll come up. Most of it's really terrible though. What Christmas song does Iron Maiden refuse to sing? Silent Night. They keep trying, but it always ends up as an 11-minute epic with 3 tempo changes and a World War II subplot. What's a metalhead's favorite Christmas carol? Silent Night, Brutal Night. Hey, I checked. Brutal Night is not a song yet. There is a Silent Night, Bodom Night, like Children of Bodom. Why did Santa join a metal band? Because he wanted to slay every night. What gift does Cannibal Corpse always give their fans? Neck pain, season's beatings. What do fans call a Death Heaven Christmas album? Snowbather. What does Santa say when he listens to Sang with Susabog? Ho, ho, holy crap, that's heavy. Santa Sousabog would be the name of their Christmas album. What's the difference between a caroler and a death metal vocalist? The caroler sings fa la 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 la, and the death metal vocalist sings fa la la la. This is already a huge shit show. I had a ticket to see Vitriol. I understand online there's been a whole bunch of like, oh, this is interesting, haha, kind of obvious nerds posting like where the situation where nose beers led to a truck stop abandonment. But I actually had a ticket to this concert with Vitriol. The notice of the refund came like the next day, and it was very, very prompt, I thought. My producer showed me a lot of like people who picked up on this terrible story with this like fucking clickbait loser shit, and you know, just not into it, man. Dave Mustaine tried to record a Christmas album, but he scrapped it halfway through because he heard Metallica might be making one as well. He planned to call it Countdown to Christmas. Fuck it, let's run it. Yeah, I'll go off the top of my head, just give me the date. But I did get to meet up with Dr. Owl for the cattle decapitation show at the House of Blues in Chicago on December 9th. Tribal Gaze started out the evening. I didn't connect with them as much on their new 2025 album as much as the prior one, but I did want to see the band live. I'm not sure I gained as much more enthusiasm for the band after seeing the live show. I know on the new album, they really stepped up the drums in my opinion. And at the show, we did have like what I would call like a couple of seconds of it, like a drum solo, like an actual drum solo. But most of the time, the drummer just looked really bored to me. I believe the set featured no songs from the Nine Choirs album, as I didn't really recognize a lot of the tunes. They did have a good energy, trying to engage in the crowd more, really more than the crowd wanted, I guess. I will note that Travis Ryan's T-shirt that he had on, sleeves cut off, of course. It was a Tribal Gaze one. Frozen Soul was next. I do like this band and have seen them live before. Once with sang with Sousabog, I think about 4 years ago. At this concert, they featured a few new songs from their upcoming album, and I gotta say, the new songs sounded really awesome live. That groove, the chug, I loved it. I was into their debut album more than the last one. These songs coming up on the new album had that bolt thrower vibe again. They also played, I think, 2 songs from the Crypt of Ice album and 2 from Glacial Domination. Now the frontman has stepped up his game. The first time I saw them, he said nothing to the crowd. They just ripped through the songs from Crypt of Ice, which they did play that song in particular last time I saw them and at this show as well. Just smoke surrounding the stage and just like did the songs, but there was banter. He wanted to talk to us. Hyped up metal. Noted his brother passed away. It talked about mental health care, and it provided notice of the new album. So dude was very chatty that night up on stage. The merch guy was cool too. I wish I could remember what band he said he was in. It was a grindcore album. Frozen Soul stirred up the crowd surfing, which I don't really like because I'm like 6'2" and I like to be up front. After the concert, I had to take a couple of ibuprofen for crowd neck surfer pain, I guess I'll say. In my selfish opinion, that's probably like the most dangerous part of a concert modern day. But I'm also like kind of like strong and experienced at concerts as well. A lot of like funny crowd interactions where Frozen Soul, I think it was his name, Chad, I want to say. He was encouraging them to do like karate in the pit, and he had them at some point like doing push-ups as well. Aborted was aborted. Big smiles on Sven. Sven was actually seen running around the stage and the front gate, taking photos of Tribal Gaze and Frozen Soul during their sets. New album stuff, I'd say mostly. They played the song Retro Gore. They did the Saw and the Damage Done song that they do, I think, on every concert I've ever seen them do. They played the song Infinite Terror, and I really like that song. I also like that album prior to the most recent as well. The drummer, Sven, noted it was his first time in the United States, and I would say he looked 17, but he had a gigantic smile on his face during the entire set. Aborted changes band members as often as they change time signatures. I've seen these guys a bunch as of late. Sven sounded great that night, though. I thought, yeah, he was pretty awesome. If I had to like sit down and figure it out, Cattle Decapitation might be one of the bands I've seen the most in my lifetime. They've basically been touring constantly since Monolith in 2012, and I've lived in populated areas, which wasn't always the case since those albums and such. And I've seen them like at least once every other year, if I had to guess, and I think more. And if you know why, it's because they're fucking great. At this show, they were the headliner, and they felt like almost popular to me. There wasn't as much love to the other bands. Aborted wasn't met with the energy like Frozen Soul was, and it kind of feels like the third band, like maybe they should have like reset the pace or had like a different style of band or something. I know a lot of places will like pop in the thrash act there to kind of like reset the tone a little bit. By the time Cattle Decap went on the stage, we had heard so much vicious music up to that point, right? All kinds of people there, young people, people with like the mustaches, fun outfits. One guy had like a Christmas sweater and a stocking cap on, a matching stocking cap on the whole time. Young women there, just not with their boyfriends. People in the merch line like all night long. I think like Cattle Decapitation's past themes, inclusiveness have opened up a wide variety of people who enjoy this band as well. Obviously they headlined, but I do say I think it feels like Cattle has gotten bigger, so to speak. I don't know if that's because of the new album. House of Blues was not sold out. I don't think, because like when that place is sold out, it's kind of a nightmare to get around there when it's sold out. You can't go get a beer, and it's got this like weird subset floor where the pit is with like rails all around it, making it kind of hard to move. I will say the security handed out tiny cups of water for us in the first couple of rows, which was really cool in my book. The tour, right? It was Cattle Decapitation playing the Death Atlas album in its entirety, and they played it front to fucking back. In the end, and I don't think I've ever seen like Cattle Decapitation do like a encore where they like leave the stage and come back. But after doing the entire album, which was really, really cool, they did tack on 3 additional songs, and it was 3 songs off the new album. So it was Scourge, Doom, and Eat Our Young. Cattle Decapitation, in my opinion, remain one of the all-time greats. Go see them in their prime before the window closes, because they ain't gonna be young anymore much longer. Jeremy didn't have any Christmas themed shirts, so he opted for this Easter themed shirt from the band Without Waves. Jeremy clearly noted that he hates Christmas, and this shirt was obtained at the Holiday of Horror 2022 show. Jeremy noted he will be making the annual pilgrimage to this celebration of deviancy again on Saturday, December 27th at Reggie's. Jabba shots! Jabba shots! Jabba shots! Let's discuss some new releases that have come out over the last month or so that I think we should highlight. Depravity released Bestial Possession on November 21st. Meat and potatoes death metal is often an overused phrase, but it's not trying to be a gimmick here, I don't think. On this album, check out the best death metal song title of the year, titled Rot in the Pit. Worth a listen, worth a listen. The music is put together well and gets like nice pockets and grooves to it. Cool solos sprinkled in on this thing as well. I can't decide if I like the layers, vocals like layered more during the parts or not. There's almost something I want a little more in the album, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Above average. Check out Depravity's Bestial Possession. What is Santa's favorite Metallica song? For Whom the Sleigh Bells Toll. The Ominous Circle released Cloven Tongues of Fire on November 28th. 5 songs here, really, with an intro track and one instrumental track to kind of break up the sides, if you will. Dense, thick, with 2 C's music. A lot of big ringing down to notes with like guitar fills and like trills over it. The front half is kind of Portal-like. If you know who Portal is, then you've probably actually seen this album pop up for you. More straightforward than Portal though, which is basically like explaining every kind of music ever, I guess. Oranzi Pazoo, that Sallow Moth album I mentioned earlier this year, that Quixar album I mentioned earlier this year, but less obtuse than those bands. Dense layered stuff, guitar flashes occasionally, but the drumming is awesome. Pummeling. A lot of work on these big long songs for the drummer. Track 2, Lowest Immolations, in my opinion, is awesome. Just on the cymbal work alone to like start on that album. Immolation is a rare noun meaning a flowing or entering in, and is often defined as the opposite of emanation, which means flowing out. If you were confused, me too. I think we're supposed to be. It has moments on this music where it feels like it has a big drop, but they do it with like the instruments, not with like a sub bass boom kind of thing, and it's super cool. Please check out Cloven Tongues by the Ominous Circle. Santa asked Glenn Benton what he wanted for Christmas, and he said, a tree that's already on fire to save time. Wheezing through the snow in a one-pug open sleigh, sleeping on the couch, spritzing all the way, pugs on harness ring, pugs tug hanging bright. Oh, what fun to ride and sing a sloppy, snorty song tonight. Oh, puggy bells, puggy bells. This has no context, but I wanted to note that I ran across a Simpsons theme slam metal band called the Slamsons. He's the Slamly guy. Whatever popped into your head is exactly what this is. We did not alter the artwork on this one.
OJ shit, motherfucker.
Darkthrone tried to make a Christmas album. It did not sell well. It was just a field recording of Fenriz angrily shoveling snow. Puggy bells wheezing all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride with a lobe-shaped pug today. Hey, snorting puggy bells, snorting all the way. Oh, what fun this chunky run, zooming through the holiday. Wow, that was terrible. Why did Frosty the Snowman join Motley Crue? He heard they had the best Coke. What is Tommy Lee's favorite Christmas toy? The Nutcracker, but only if it comes with a hot tub and a camera crew. What happens when you play Home Sweet Home at Christmas? The tree starts grinding against the fireplace until the stockings fall off. What do you call a Crew Christmas album? Dr. Feelgood Under the Mistletoe, guaranteed to get you on the naughty list. Why doesn't Nicky Sixx write Christmas carols anymore? Because every time he rhymed snow with blow, the elves became suspicious. Why does Santa put Motley Crue on the naughty list? Because they kept swapping sleigh bells for handcuffs. Why did Santa ban Vince Neil from the sleigh? Because every time he shouted, girls, 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 Mrs. Claus started filing HR complaints. What's the difference between Santa and Motley Crue? Santa only empties his sack once a year, Motley Crue does it nightly on tour. Happy New Year!